Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So go ahead and utilize the comments so that we can have this meeting flow. So for those who don't know, and this is your first time here, my name is Rachel Wiggum, and I am your Ambassador Diamond Leader. And I'm so excited to help you guys get things popping. I've been in this business for almost 7 years. I've hit the top rank of the company. Just a little accolades in terms of my resume, just to kind of tell you that I'm a little verified to talk to you guys. Our team has been a top income earning team for 6 years, and right now we are running towards the top rank in the company, not top rank, top rank, but not paid rank, which is Black Diamond. We are going to be a Black Diamond team. And so right now we are creating systems, because I tell you, life is about systems. And if you can get your systems down, you can do whatever you desire to do. It's a matter of your systems. It's a matter of your mindset. And it's a matter of your commitment, your systems, your mindset, and your commitment. And if you can get that down, and our thing is for you to not have to figure it out, but just to come in and be able to figure out what makes you tick. So that's where we're at. We are a team that loves Jesus 100%, but even if you don't love him just yet or fully committed to him, you can still sit with us, because his grace is sufficient for all of us, including myself. One of the biggest things is, I just want you to know about me, is I am married to the love of my life. We've been married for almost 6 years, actually 5.5 years. Yes, 5.5 years on yesterday we've been married. We have 3 boys, one that is 13, one that is 2 years old. It's 2.5. He's actually 2.5. And then we have, well, he'll be 2.5. And then we have a 5-month-old. We have a dog named Sugar, who is, I think, 4. Shame, I don't know how old my dog is. I think she's 4 years old. I actually got her during an infertility journey, which this business allowed me to explore. And I had cash to pay $17,000 towards infertility. So let me tell you, you need this business before you need this business. Because when I started, I was 25. I just wanted some extra money. And then there I was, about 3 years into the business, and my husband and I wanted to have kids, and we were struggling to do so. But because of It Works, we were able to figure out what was going on with my body, and then we were able to pay the cash to be able to correct what was going on so that we could get our children here. And God is a God of abundance, so we fixed it for the first one, and then we had another one shortly after, and no more kids. Hashtag no more kids. So we have 3 kids. But anyways, so let me tell you, we're jumping in today because so many things have changed when it comes to our business and how we get going and how we get started. How about this? Let's do some interaction. Let's drop in the comments where you're from and how long you've been in the business, where you're from and how long you've been in this business. I actually live about 15 minutes from downtown St. Louis, but I live on the Illinois side. I don't normally tell people Illinois, because when they think Illinois, they think Chicago. I'm far away from Chicago. I live about 6 hours away from Chicago, but I am right here across the water from St. Louis. So where are you from? Where are you from? Okay, cool. And how long have you been in the business? Welcome, welcome. I see you, Tiaja. Kate been here 2.5 years from Illinois, but I know she's up from where Chicago is. Peoria, Illinois. Lexi, been here a month. I see you. Okay, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Who else we got? Duncanville, Texas. No idea where that is. Just started. Welcome. Texas, 2 weeks. Welcome, Allie. All right, Texas, I see y'all. 5 months. New Orleans, 10 months. Mississippi. All right. I see Mississippi. I've been to Mississippi. This business has brought me there. I'm excited about coming back. I'm actually going to join on my phone so that I can show you guys some things. All right. Nobody near me. Okay. Great City. Yes, Christina, you better be near me. Okay. All right, well, welcome, guys. So as you drop in, just where are you from and how long you've been here. So we welcome you guys so much. Now to Texas. I'm excited to get to Texas this year. So I'm going to show you guys the first thing that you guys should do initially when you come in is to log in and complete your eSuite. And if you've already done these things, this is great. But what I want you to understand in this moment is the system for when you start to sign business partners. And I'm going to give you guys some things to save to your notes. If you've not learned how to use the text replacement, go back to the beginner's bootcamp, because that's going to be key. And we'll even be upgrading to another option, which is WordBoard, but you have to pay for it. Text replacement is free. So, but WordBoard is going to be another option that we tell you guys about if you want to take your business to the next level. So these are some things that I want you to text replace. So one thing that I send to my distributors, first of all, use Connect app, because they paid millions of dollars and we pay $20 a month for it. So use that. But I'm gonna show, I don't want to give somebody's password though, because I just text replace. So use something simple like this is what you should have received when you first started. So just saying welcome to the team, telling you to go ahead and log into eSuite, what that link is. This is kind of similar to what you get on your welcome page, but if you did not sign yourself, you may have not seen that welcome page. So just sending a simple thing, just say, hey, like, welcome to the team, log into your eSuite, fill out your tax form. First things first, like, let's make sure that the reason why we came to this business, we actually get it. If you do not fill out your tax form, you do not get paid. You will not get paid, y'all. And it's very simple. All you have to do is go in there, confirm your information, put your name in, voila, you set up to receive your paycheck. So let's first make sure that people are set up to get their money. So log in to your eSuite, do that. It works, we'll send you a welcome email as well. I also send out a welcome email, just explains who I am, and it gives you the link to link up to our beginners bootcamp. If you have never received that link, I want to give you guys, or maybe there's a leader on here who can just drop that link to join the beginners bootcamp. If you're friends with somebody that's already in the group, which you should because your enroller is in the group, you will automatically be approved to that group so you can start working the units. We do have a new bootcamp coming. I did promise it for the end of this month, but because of the things that we have in works that are going to take our businesses to the next level, it actually might take a little more time. But it is still proficient. Like, there's so many resources in there that'll help you get started in your business. Thank you, Brittany. So that link is in the boot camps, and if you're watching online later, I'll definitely drop it in the comments so that people can see it. But so excited, so excited. So you go ahead and you log in, you fill out your tax form. And now you are in a place of like, okay, well, now what do I do? If you have not downloaded the Connect app, you want to go to apps.itworks.com. You're going to download that Connect app. How many? Drop in the comments if you have the Connect app. Have you downloaded? Drop in the comments. Just say yes. Yes, I have it. Yes. After you get it and download it, log into it. How do you log into it? Use your username, which is that number. Again, guys, remember, for everyone, your customers, your distributors, yourself, your username is a number. Can you change the username? Yes. If you log into eSuite, and our customers can do this too, guys. So they log into their eSuite or their portal, their customer portal. If you go to settings, you can change your number to a username. So if you want to change it, so one of my, like on my 2.0, I got too many numbers to remember. So my 2.0, I have changed it to a username. So kind of similar to logging in and have a word, a name, whatever it is. You might have a username that you use for everything. You can go and change it to that. Just remember that you changed it to that. Actually write down. Guys, just a system in life. If you have an iPhone, I don't know, here's the thing. If you're an Android user, I need a proficient Android user. So if you're going to be an Android user, be the best Android user in the world, okay? Because I'm not. So I need somebody who's going to be legit in the Android world. So I can stop hating on y'all because I don't understand. People hate on what they don't understand, okay? And I'm just honest enough to say I am one of those. I do not understand Android, so I hate on them because just come over here to this iPhone world because I understand it. I understand the iPhone world, okay? So if I'm hating, it's only because I'm ignorant to the Android world. So become a proficient Android user, okay? So here's the thing. This is the life thing. Because a lot of things that you're going to learn here on the Money Team, Money Squad, we are the Money Squad. Okay, help me because we've been Money Team for 6 years. So show me some grace as we change this name. When it comes to the Money Squad, and if you don't understand that, there's a blurb in the Money Team, the Money Squad page, Jesus, that explains why we changed it. But when it comes to the text replacement, okay, hold on, help Jesus, help me focus. I have my coffee here. Did you guys know that your skinny brew will help with your mind? So make sure you drink your skinny brew, don't just sell it. So going back to a life hack, create a note on your notes section in your phone. So if you can go in here, so those of you guys can see it, the one it says notes. you can create a note. I have a note for passwords. You can lock it. If you guys did not know that, create a passwords for everything, all your bills, including your It Works stuff. And automatically when you create a new password and username, go and put it into this note. So you just create a note, and guys, where it says, so I'm gonna show you guys this one. Here, let me do this. I'll come on here so you guys can see. Anytime you hop on a training, come with a notepad. You should always be ready to learn. So this is my son's beautiful art that he made for me, okay? My 2-year-old. So if I wanted to make this password protected, all I would do is I would hit, help Jesus. Now I remember how I did it. Right here. I would lock the note. So you're gonna press the button like you're gonna send up at the top right-hand corner. You click that, you're gonna scroll down, and it's gonna say lock note. Right there, you click that. Oh, and I just locked it because I enabled my my Face ID. I know y'all can do that now in the Android world. So now no one will be able to see any of my passwords, if that makes sense. So now you can password protect. So it's like, well, I don't want nobody to steal my passwords and be able to access them. That's okay. Lock the note. I have a note, y'all, and this is, like I said, just life hack. For every, I have that note in my passwords. Everything I have a password for, it's in there, and it's locked, so nobody can access it. Like we need to make our life easier so that we don't have to think twice. So now you like, somebody like, what's your username and password? Oh, I don't know, let me look it up. No, right now I'm telling you to create a note for your passwords and go in and lock it and go ahead and put in your username. So I say the company, so it'll say It Works. And then the first button, the first tab is the username, the second tab is the password. Then I might have Charter. The first tab is the username, the second one is the password. I might have how I pay my mortgage. First name is you, and even if you know it, it's good to have, period. Create it. Life hack. You're welcome. All right, moving past that. We're gonna go through, so afterwards, what you wanna have somebody do is announce their business to announce their business to social media. Why we are a social media place, but they're also going to announce it to family and friends later. But go ahead and have them make a post. So something as simple as, I'm not a hater, I'm telling you, become proficient. I'm just ignorant. Help me, okay? Help me help you. So do something like this in terms of the promotion. So if you haven't done this, I want you to do it. So just get social. Tell your friends and family, like, even if you're nervous, just do it, because you started something new and you want the support of friends and family, and they're going to be as excited as you are. So just share a post, and you're going to share a lot of posts, but go ahead and just introduce yourself to the world. Then you have something, and I will drop these later so that people can see it. So then go ahead and make a list. Your Connect app is going to tell you to do this. It's going to tell you to do this. Who has made their list? Who made a list of 30 plus people? Say me in the comments. Who made a list of 30 plus people? Who had? No, we ain't gonna talk about who hasn't, because if you haven't, you need to get on board. Me, yep, okay, yep, come on, Kahai, yes, saying your name right. Lexi, yes, make your list. If you haven't made your list, this is something simple that I send to newbies. Again, this is text replace. Christina, I see you, Tiasia, yep. Go ahead and make a list of 30 people. After they make their list, then you can send them the message. You want people to have a step-by-step. Don't say make a list and then send this. Have them make the list first, because guess what'll happen? They'll never make the list of 30 people. They'll just start sending it, and then they don't have a list to go back and reference. So this is the same thing for you. I'm telling you how to do it, and then how to teach it. Now, let me tell you guys, as I'm going along, if there are any questions, this is where your space is. Yeah, this is the newbie circle, okay? This is your new besties. We are your new besties of people who want to see you succeed and go forward. This is a no judgment zone. No, see, I can't even talk. So listen, make millions in this business. No judgment zone, okay? If you don't know who we are, take a moment, go to Beginners Boot Camp, learn our values. Our values are concrete. Who we are is concrete as a team. Concrete as a team, okay? Now you're just learning how it is that we do what we do. How do you set up to even receive your checks or money, period? It's a good question. I'm glad you asked it. This is definitely the place to do that. So the easiest way to set up getting paid is to get paid. Did y'all catch that? The easiest way to set up getting paid is to get paid. Because when you get paid, you will get a notification that tells you that you have money in your portal. And then from there, you can set it up. Now, if you're like me, I like to set things up before I get it. So I'm telling you, that's the easiest way. But I like to set things up. So you can go to your app store or your Play Store, and you search It Works Pay. Or you can go to pay.itworks.com. Make sure that link still works. Or is it myitworkspay.com? Yep, it does work. Pay.itworks.com. And if you go to pay.itworks.com, you will log in. And sometimes so again, what are you logging in with? I'm not going to answer this. Y'all answer this. What are you logging in with? Not your email. Come on, somebody. Okay. Somebody help me out. What you log in with? Am I not teaching well? ID numbers. Yes, Kaya. That's right. ID numbers. So your login is your ID number and the password you use to set up your It Works account. Thank you. Yes, exactly. So what you're going to do, guys, is if it does not work, it's going to say underneath it, resend, and it will resend your token to log into that account. I suggest the card. Absolutely not. Can you get the card? Yes, there's an It Works card that you can get loaded your money on it, but there's a lot of fees associated with it. With any card, right? Any card, like gas, it holds like a $50, I don't know how much it holds. Like it put a hold on your account when you get gas. So we don't suggest the card. But here's the thing, there's so many options that you can do an automatic transfer. We've done it several ways. So if you have a debit card, you can get it automatically put on your debit card. It does work, like it takes a few cycles to get it to where it instantly comes on your account. We have one of ours set up to where it goes in our bank account. You can set it up to where only 50%. So let's just say you started this business to pay off debt. Do not have your money cash out to your account. Don't do it. Don't even entice yourself to make yourself believe that you have extra money in your account. Leave the money in there, or have it go straight to your savings account, or let it sit in your pay portal. Let it run your auto ship so that you can set yourself up to actually have your business pay for itself, right? You can even go into eSuite, and when you go to edit your auto ship, you can even go into eSuite and you can set it up to run your auto ship off your pay portal. If you guys didn't know that. So you can, the payment method you can choose your pay portal as your payment method. Great question. All right, so going past that, go ahead and launch your business on social media. Tell everybody you're so excited about making an extra $500 a month. And this is what you're gonna do with the $15,000 bonus. Because let me tell you guys, like when it comes to your $15,000 bonus, you have to have, to increase your level of thought and put a face to it, or everybody's different. So you have to put a face, like what does $15,000 mean to you? Drop that in the comments because everybody's eligible for it. What does $15,000 mean for you? Right now in my life, $15,000 plus a residual income of an extra $2,000 a month, which is what Diamond is, for me is paying off debt. It means freedom to me. It means breathing. It means giving more. Like that's me, and that's what makes me tick. That's what's important to me. But what does it mean to you? When I get a $2,000 payment on my 2.0, because that is extra, it can go straight to creditors after Jesus first, because I'm gonna pay my tithes and put a little offering in there so I can put some little fertilizer on the seed. Yes, come on, that's what I'm talking about. Put something to it. Because when we put something to it, it attaches an emotion to it. And as human beings, we are just emotional creatures, y'all. we are an emotional creature. And so when we get up in the morning, like, you know, I live for the kisses for my sons in the morning. Like, I live for that. Like, it gives me something to look forward to. And my husband, come on now, let me not negate my husband and his kisses, right? So, I'm crazy. Yes, school. So that was for me when I first started. My $10,000 bonus, for me, double diamond meant I could come home full time. Now, I got fired before double diamond, but double diamond meant coming home full time. Diamond for me, y'all, was paying for my wedding. It was paying for my wedding. It meant debt-free wedding to me. It meant Rachel could get the dress that she desired for her wedding. So what does it mean for you? And I'm gonna tell you, every new level, every new goal, you're gonna have to put something and attach it to it. That's gonna be something that's important. So after you thank you guys so much for sharing. I see paying off debt. Come on, we debt-free 2020. We a debt-free team. And then after you make that list of 30, or they make that list of 30, so make sure you guys are still saving these things. You just want to send them a simple message to send out to their family and friends. Now, here's the thing, guys. They can send whatever they want to send. It don't have to be a script, okay? We just send these scripts to make things easier for you. So you don't have to think about, well, I don't know what to say. You don't know what to say, send this. If you know what to say and it works, send what you're saying. But we just want to get a guideline for you. So save this. It's something very simple. It says, hey, hope you're doing well. I just started a new business to make a little extra money. And I was wondering if you'd be willing to try one of my products for 3 months. You've always been supportive of me. And I appreciate that so much. So just thank them like, now, you always been held me down. P.O.P. Like, if you need to say it like that, say it like that. The products are all natural, plant-based, and non-GMO. Can I send you some suggestions? Simple. And it's like, well, Rachel, I don't know about no suggestions. Look, we got you. We got you. And actually, I don't know if Karen's on here, she got one as well that she sends out for her newbies that offers some suggestions. But this is a general one. Well, okay, thank you. I have an all natural health and wellness business. There's over 50 products for overall health, better sleep, weight loss, beauty, your hair and your skin, stretch mark removal. And these are just a few things to pull out. Energy, stress, even coffee. What health and wellness goals do you have? I can make a recommendation. So then if they say skin, we have a system for that as well. So then from us, we're going to feed you this information. And as we feed you, because you went through boot camp and you know how to text a place, each time, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to take your time, and each time you get a response, you take a moment and you honor your system. Honor your system, guys. Honor your system, because if you honor your system, you will be set. And a lot of times, I'm going to tell you this is the ugliest thing, like, that people won't tell you when you first start something. If you don't honor your system, you will feel all over the place. But if you honor your system, you will feel better over time. You're going to feel overwhelmed in terms of apprehension, not even apprehension. It's kind of like excitement. I don't even know, like, you know, that exciting, nervous feel? It's because you're doing something new. But lean into it. Lean into that. And allow yourself to be vulnerable in this area, because that's what we do as a team. It's a new place, so you'll feel vulnerable. Have you ever went out on a date for the first time? Like, if you're not nervous, then you ain't feeling it. Like, you're gonna be nervous, like, right? Have you ever went to work out in a new area? Yeah, I remember the first time I ever went to yoga. Yes, I yoga, okay? The song just came to my mind, but I'm not gonna sing it. So, fight the urge, Rachel. Fight it. Okay, if y'all don't know that song, y'all can just Google it later, okay? Anyways, so when I went to yoga the first time, I was nervous. I was like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. They finna be namaste. Like, I have no idea. Like, my body don't function like this, but I was excited to try something new, and I had made my mind up that I was going to commit to figuring this, like, trying yoga. Like, you can't go to yoga one time and say, I tried it. You can't. You didn't try it. I don't even know what that, I just erase try from your vocabulary. I was gonna do yoga. And if you try something for one time and you don't try again, did you really try? So lean into that discomfort and learn it and go through the systems. So You get so somebody says, oh, they want their midsection. Somebody drop a script for a product. Like, they just want a product. Somebody do in the comments, drop a script. So it's like, so can somebody drop me a script? Drop me a script. And I see your question, Tiaja. I'm gonna get to it. Come on, vets. Drop us a script. Which vet will it be? Has their text replacement on point? Will it be me? Okay, come on, Sharona, you better be a vet. Okay, so this is the cleanse. So somebody says, well, I want to detox. So we're gonna cleanse. All right, perfect. So, okay, so this is a detox to cleanse. So I'm gonna save this. Okay, come on, you better come on. Yes, so I'm gonna save this cleanse script, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna text replace it. So now I know anytime somebody wants to detox, this is what I'm going to recommend. So I might even text replace it as detox. Now, anytime I ever send that message and somebody says detox, my upline has just, or my senior business partner, however you want to say it, my upline has just taught me how to recommend for a detox. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hit the comments. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, I need more clarity. Come on, because if you need more clarity, somebody else does. Yes, okay, thank you. All right, so what's the best money transfer method you suggest? Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Let me finish out. Thank you, this. So after that, you're gonna follow them to the close. If you have not learned how to send a shopping cart, okay, let me tell y'all this. Two of my favorite questions to ask people when I'm either signing them as a business partner or a loyal customer is to ask them about their budget. If people are open, there's one thing for somebody who's penny pinching and another thing for somebody who understands the value of investing their money in a good place. So if they have a budget and they can tell you, I'm willing to spend $100 today. You know how you go in the store and you be like, well, I need some new shoes, but 120, unless I see something that I absolutely love, like 120 is my max today, right? You're not gonna go look at 400. I'm not gonna show you $400 shoes. Like, I'm just not gonna do it because you told me your budget is 120, right? So you're gonna go in and you're asking their budget. And if they say, well, I'm pretty open based on what you recommend, then you can recommend a pack. If they have a budget, then you'll know based on there, we can teach you step by step on what to recommend. The other thing that I ask is, do you want me to sign you or do you want to sign yourself? It's up to you. I just need some information. Because if they want you to sign them, then I like to sign my people, but I know they're grown and I want to give them the option. If they want to sign themselves, I'm going to send them a shopping cart. Can someone drop the link in here on how to create a shopping cart? I have a very simple video on how to create a shopping cart. So you're going to learn how to use Connect to send shopping carts. And you can customize them and change their name and actually send them a cart and they can check out themselves. If they want to sign themselves, y'all. I mean, if they want you to sign them, I have this text replace as information for a loyal customer. And it's just info is what I have it. This is the information that I send them to sign them. So I'm actually going to give you guys a little moment to save these things because I don't want to, as I answer the question. So I'm going to give a little moment for processing. What questions do you guys have about that as you're saving these things? Tiaja asked, what is the best money transfer method you suggest? I think this, yep, you're asking me that I suggest either the cash out to your debit card so you can do the immediate cash out, or suggested transferring to your savings account. So we have ours go to our savings account and then we divvy it out. instead of going into our regular checking. That's what I suggest. I will tell you this, your pay portal is $1 a month. So you pay $1 a month for maintenance of dealing with your money. And then it's $1 to cash it out. So keep that in mind. It's $1 a month for maintenance, your pay portal, and it's $1 to cash it out. There are different fees if you want an immediate cash out. Like I think we pay $125 for it to go straight on our debit card for one account. So I suggest it go into your savings. Yeah, me personally, but this is me, because we want to get you in the art of saving and not just spending. Because I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, that direct deposit, I'm feeling like I need to go back to going to the actual bank to handle money because it's become too automatic. Does anybody have any? Thank you, Karen, for sharing the shopping cart link for how to send that. Does anybody have any questions about that? As simple as it sounds, if you do, please drop it in the comments. But as simple as it sounds, it really is that simple. It's mastering the mundane. Has anybody ever heard that before? Master the mundane. Mastering the mundane. And what mundane means is something that is dull and unexciting. There are exciting parts to this business, but there are also things that may seem very unexciting, but get you very far. So you're going to be a master of the systems that are going to take you to the next level, but there is plenty of friendships, freedom, and fun when it comes to this business. But you will never get to the friendships, freedom, and fun if you don't master the mundane. Okay? Awesome. Thank you guys for sending me questions and things on this. Yep. And if you don't want to ask the question, you can always click my name in the comments and it will send me the question privately if you'd like me to do that and send an anonymous question. So let's get into sending these samples. So hopefully this was good in the beginning. You know what brought you here. You know what brought you here. You know what brought you here. You're going to connect emotion to what brought you here and the potential that you have in this business. So connect yourself. I'm already telling you, can you be successful? Absolutely. Been here 7 years. I went from a mental health case manager to making 5 figures a month. Does it stop? No, if you don't stop. You will learn so much, but you cannot quit. You cannot do this for a month and then stop because you got discouraged. You have to lean into the discomfort and decide that it's worth it. Okay. For example, for those of you guys who are married, we ain't gonna talk about people who dating because you know you might want to ditch him and you can ditch him, okay? But those of you guys who are married and fully committed to your marriage, there are times that you remember back when you were dating where you was like, man, you might not be the one for me, okay? And if you, okay, can I get an amen? Just be honest. A word, okay, come on. Give me an amen, because if you lying if you ain't got an amen for me, okay? And you was like, man, I need time to walk away from you. But you leaned into the discomfort of what may have been going wrong in your relationship. And you were willing to figure it out so that you could overcome. And now you married, okay? And you got delivered. And even now, praise Jesus, even now, there are times when you be like, if it wasn't a ring on my finger, help me, Jesus, right? Y'all better give me, listen, be real, okay? I love my husband. But it be times. But you lean into the discomfort and you pray and you say, Jesus, help me because this is the one you sent to me. And God helps you see it through. So what I want y'all to do is when your business makes you uncomfortable, decide now this is not just a trial and error thing, because that's what I decided, y'all. I decided this was not a trial and error thing. I was going to lean into the discomfort, the values, the morals, they aligned with me. Like when y'all see the little video from Mark and Cindy, like they aligned with me. You love Jesus, you able to do things God's way. Like we're able to serve and be served and all these different things. Like I'm going to lean into this discomfort. The products are all natural, plant-based, like integrity of the products of the business. Yes, I'm going to lean into the discomfort and I'm going to figure this out. But we're here to help you figure it out. So lean into the discomfort even when you're uncomfortable. And let me tell you this, come on, Jesus, and use relationships on today as we get into sample cash, because we're headed to that next. Because I'm telling you, this business is 90% mental. I'm telling you, 100%. If you can, the rest of the stuff is just being willing. If you're willing to learn it, you'll be fine. So another thing is when you, God help me. So when you're in a relationship, God, I lost my train of thought. When you're in a relationship and, oh my God, it'll come back to me. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Got another question. We'll come back to that because the guy's going to bring it back. But anyways, so I want you guys to be willing to do the uncomfortable things, because as you do the uncomfortable things, there it is. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Okay. So y'all remember when you were dating, or even now, because people be having a lot to say. We know that, right? When you were dating and your friends didn't think he was the one. Anybody? Come on, y'all know I like to be talked to. Your friends and family, he might have did something, and they was like, it's something about him. He is not the one for you, okay? Or I don't know, maybe you should walk away. Maybe it's something better out there, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. People didn't say that to me because they knew once I had my mind made up, you better not say nothing about my man. But everybody didn't like that. So you have that moment. But you say, well, you ain't dating him. You don't see what I see. You're not with him. You don't see this part of him. So you hear them, but you're not listening. I need you to do that when it comes to your business. They're not with you in your business all the time. So I was trying to translate that to you and your man, but I just decided to stay in a good place. So they're not with you all the time. So they don't know what really goes on here, especially if they're not here, guys. So you have to be willing to hear what they talk about, just like we would for your man, because this new business is correlating. It's the same thing. Same way, you're going to do the same thing, okay? And I always tell people, if your mom and them or friends aren't making millions and it works, do not take their opinion, please. Also, if your mom and them or whoever, your best friend, does not have a way for you to make 5 figures a month and are willing to teach you, do not listen to them. Just tell them, girl, pray for me. Okay? Because that's what you be like, just pray for him, because God going to transform his heart and his mind. And I believe that God told me to be with him. So just pray for him and pray for me. That's good enough. Stop asking them for their opinions. Okay, hopefully everybody got the word about that. All right. So if you're saying that you don't know 30 people, that's not true. You don't have 30 people that you want to talk to. But we're going to move beyond your feelings, because this team left our feelings in 2019. So we're going to move beyond our feelings, and we're going to do what's practical. And in practically speaking, if you were to open up a McDonald's, guys, if you opened up a new McDonald's, as a business owner, you're going to invite everybody to your McDonald's. You don't care who they are. You're inviting everybody to come and eat at your McDonald's. Now, you still have boundaries when it comes to McDonald's and how you function. If somebody clowning in the waiting area at McDonald's, guess what? They're gonna get kicked out because you're the way your business functions, right? So everybody's able to come. But guess what? If your mama decides to go to the McDonald's down the street, hey, that's okay. I'm not closing my McDonald's down because you did not come to my McDonald's. But and a lot of people like McDonald's, okay? I don't even eat McDonald's, but hopefully I get what I'm saying. Everybody's invited. So stop putting limitations on who you invite to come eat at your McDonald's. Maybe I should Chick-fil-A, okay? Chick-fil-A. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. Y'all lying if y'all love Chick-fil-A. Everybody love it, okay? Amen. Who want to give me Chick-fil-A today? All right. Yes. So, 30 people. And I want you to take off your feelings hat and decide you're going to let everybody into this blessing that you found. Y'all, I'm 32 years old. I look like I'm about 18. It ain't just, I mean, it got something to do with my genes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Grandma them. But this business has equipped me through the products to take care of myself. Even thinking about this coronavirus, I was just telling the leadership this morning, y'all, my family, we drink the super reds, the super greens, the immunity. It's something that we do. So prayerfully, we have a good immune system, right? The probiotics. We have things that are amazing for other people. Our products are valuable. This business is valuable. We have a way to make money. Y'all are in a business meeting right now. Y'all legit, y'all in a business meeting. And you don't gotta touch nobody or be in the midst of nobody. And it's what we do. I'm able to have my kids upstairs, do a business, and go back to my kids. You have something so valuable. Okay? Yes, and listen. So let me tell you, as a mom, and I'm gonna hop back on so that I can show you guys how to get rid of these samples. Not get rid of them, because you ain't getting rid of them. You planting seeds. When you send samples, you're planting seeds. So, but one of the biggest things is I love my Honest Company auto ship. Yeah, I run an Honest Company auto ship, and I love it. Like I love the fact that my baby's diapers come straight to my door. I love that. Not that I don't like to get out and stuff like that. I appreciate these kind of things in life. So don't negate the value of what you've joined. You've just joined a multi-billion-dollar establishment that is going to teach you how to make millions from your phone, and you don't even have to be perfect while doing it. Where they do that at? Yeah, I made $1 million by the time I was 30 years old. I could not do that in my job. $1 million in my pocket not made the company $1 million. By the time I was 30, I got a trophy to prove it. And then they give you a trophy because they like you, okay? Like, you did a whole little shebang. Come on, Jesus. That's what's up. So I can't wait for y'all to get y'all trophy and make $1 million. No matter how jacked up, his grace is sufficient. You can do it. Y'all see I'm crazy. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to just send them to me. Galaxy, if you have a question, go ahead and shoot it to me and I will answer it. All right, so let's move on past that. I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to utilize your samples. So when you first started, guys, if you have not downloaded It Works sampling app, go ahead and send it. I mean, will help. I said send it because clearly I have notifications and I need to send some messages. But go ahead and download it. It's just called It Works Sampling app. The It Works Connect app will prompt you to download it. But go ahead and make sure you download it right away. The day you sign somebody, they can do this. It's very simple. All you do, okay, how about this? I'm gonna help you guys. Who on here has done this post? And if you have not, I want you to put it up right now. Right now, if I can find it. Do not judge me. If you have not done this post, do it right now. Don't add nothing else to it. Only do this post. Who got their post up? Say me. Say me, 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 me. All right. Put it up, put it up, put it up. Come on, Allie, I see you. Lawanda, I see you. Put your post up. So what you're going to do is when people comment or even like it, you're going to send this message to their messenger. You can also send this message to friends and family, okay? This is how you get cash in your pocket right away. Right away. This It Works sampling app, let me explain it to y'all. This It Works sampling app, y'all, what it does is it allows you to collect money. I want you to pick Cash App or Venmo. Which one you like? Cash App or Venmo? Cash App or Venmo? V-E-N-M-O. Which one you do? Cash App or Venmo? Drop it in the comments. Commit to it. Cash App or Venmo? All right, drop it. I see Venmo, I see Cash App. Commit to it. If you don't have one set up, set it up right now so you can get your coins. Cash App or Venmo. Cash App or Venmo. Yep. Set your preference. Don't be double sorted. Cash App or Venmo. Okay. Yep. I love Venmo. I love Venmo. Y'all love Cash App. Okay. All right. So that is how you're going to collect money from people. Y'all, all you do is get their number. Well, you're going to get their information anyway. This is the message that you're going to send to everybody who comments, likes, and you can send it out to friends and family. If you need coins today, right now, like let's just say you got a bill due on Monday. Right now, you can get money. Right now, like today. If you don't like the words, that's fine. Here, actually, you can change that up because you're already a distributor. So just say I just started. Just change. Somebody could, anybody, not a leader, because everybody here is a leader. Somebody change that beginning part and redrop the script so somebody can actually just copy it. If you're bold and brave enough to be innovative and be willing to share with us, because you can do it. Okay, I'm telling you. Y'all stop underestimating yourselves. Like for real. Stop second guessing yourself. The only way you become sure of yourself is by doing it. I'm a yoga girl because I kept going to yoga. Okay? If I didn't keep showing up to yoga, I would not be a yoga girl. And I still got a lot to learn, okay? Now, I just found out what that means. I didn't even know what that meant. I was just saying it. I didn't even know. But the only reason I'm a yoga girl is because I kept showing up. You have to keep doing it. I remember when I first started praying out loud. Boy, I was nervous. I said, look, the way me and Jesus be talking, I don't need to say this out loud, okay? People gonna be like, that ain't the prayer that I be hearing in church, because she don't pray like that. Well, maybe God is developing me into that type of prayer. But if I never prayed out loud, I would never get better at it. So, way to go, okay? Thank you. Yes, thank you. That was great. So that's what you're gonna send to every single person. Every single person, y'all. And then what you do, you have 3 credits that that when you signed up, it came with your membership, right? 3, thank you. So 3 that came with your membership, okay? 3. So you don't have to pay for those. So all you do is go into your sampling app and you collect their name, their email, their phone number, and their address. Somebody drop that. Your name, your email, your phone number, and your address. That's all you collect. Y'all, if you collect those 4 things from them, once they say yes, you can send them the Cash App request via their phone number. You already have it. You don't have to say, what's your Cash App? That's just an extra question it's pointless. Don't do it. Just get their information. Send them the Cash App request. When they send you the money, you log into your app, you put that information in, and you send it. And it works, sends it for you. Voila, magic. Okay? Very simple. So easy, y'all. And now you got $20 in your account. Imagine and you can make that post as much as you want to make it. Make it once a week and make some sample cash. Have somebody else throw it up on their page, right? Next step is, I'm gonna tell you how to buy more. Tell you how to buy more, and then I'll tell you how to make them customers. How to buy more is you either log into your eSuite, or you can try to buy them through their app. If it does not work when you're trying to buy the credits in your app, then go ahead and log into eSuite and go to the orders tab. And then you'll just click sample in where the search box is. If you just put in sample, it'll pop up to where you can buy samples. You get 5 for $35, 1 for $9. Please do not do the 1 for $9. It's a waste of your money. It's a waste, y'all. Do the 5 for $35. Do it. And if you don't have the money, let me tell you, there's always a strategy. There's always a way. If you don't have the money, sell 2. Sell 2. Collect $40, buy 5. And then you have the ability to make a $60 profit, $65 profit. Okay? Do the 5 for $35. They automatically populate into your app. So simple. Sell them for $20. Do not sell them for $15. Don't shortchange yourself. People will pay for it. Okay. And then our mantra is 3 days and you'll never go back. Maybe you should open up one of yours and do it for 3 days, even if you don't drink coffee. Because listen, I used to tell everybody all the time I wasn't a coffee drinker, but listen, keto coffee and Skinny Brew got me a coffee girl, and I've never been a coffee girl in my life, ever. I used to be like, you guys are crazy. Why do you drink this stuff? Now I'm drinking every day. Whew, help juice. Now, converting them into loyal customers. You want to use the system. Make sure your notifications are always on your Connect app and your sampling app, because you're going to get notifications that say it's shipped. And as soon as you get that notification, you go into the sample app and you send the message. Oh, I got kicked out. You can send the message, and then it gives you a notification to tell you go ahead and follow up with them. Because after the 3 days, you want to actually talk to them. It's okay, y'all. If people don't like the coffee, that's fine. We got 50 other products. Do not be afraid of somebody not liking something. If I go get my nails done and I don't like a color, that don't mean I'm never going to get my nails done again in my life. So don't be somebody that goes to extremes. I still want my nails done, just not that color. And maybe, maybe a year or two and my eyes will look a little different and I might be like, oh, I like that color. So don't psych yourself out. Don't believe the lies. Nothing that anybody says or does should ever make you disvalue your business. Because I just want you to remember your man when people didn't like him. I think everybody always liked Brianna. Brianna was always really sweet. Unless I told him, oh, here go another word for somebody. Remember how, well, for those who are married, I'm going to need an amen, because it's better be right in your life, and we're going to have some Bible study. I'm just playing. But you're not supposed to talk to people about your man. Unless it's your counselor, okay? Or your clergy. Because then they start looking at your man sideways and you wondering why, because they don't have the forgiving heart. Right? They're not going to forgive your man like you are. So don't speak negative about your man to your friends. Speak negative to your, actually, life and death is in the power of tongue, so you really shouldn't be doing it. But if you need to express yourself, you should be talking to your counselor or your clergy, or, right? Okay. So when you're feeling discomforted, you don't go talk to your friends unless, well, you're just going to say, don't do it. You should go talk to your upline, your mentor. That was a word for somebody. I hope that was helpful. All right, does anybody have any last questions? You're going to convert them to a loyal customer by checking in with them after the 3 days. Make sure they got it, and make sure, be like, oh my God, did you love it? And always have a positive outlook. So I'm like, oh my God, how much did you love it? Not, hey, did you like it or not? Like, no, how much did you love it? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being it's the bomb, get me it right now. And they'd be like, girl, it was a 1. All right, come on, let's get you some wraps. Switch it up. Let's just focus on your immunity. Okay? Let's tone your belly. That's fine. If they don't like the coffee, it's fine. We have 50 other products. Let's wash your face, refresh. Okay, like something. All right. Sample cash comes to your account when ordered. You mean when you order the sample credits, do they automatically populate in your sampling app? Yes, that's not what you're asking. How do we track if it was sent to them? So when you log into the app, it says shipped. It will show shipped, and it will show, let me see if I can show you guys. It will show shipped in the app. And it actually sends you a notification. I'm not understanding your question, Lex. But it will show shipped on your, and it actually sends you a notification that says, hey, sample shipped. It just says sample shipped. And then you can go automatically in there and you can send them a message and say, hey, your sample's on your way. There's an actual message that says, let me show you that. So when you come to your app, actually, let me show you guys from the beginning. So you come to your app, it looks like this, and you can send a sample, create prospects, of course, my alerts, and then the messaging. So when you actually send the sample, you'll see here that it'll say, and I haven't sent it in a few days, it'll say shipped, right? So then I'll come back down here at the bottom, I'm gonna click that box. Oh wait, the messaging. So I'm gonna click the messaging, and as soon as it sends me the notification that says it's shipped, I'm gonna click share, and then it automatically populates one for me and says your sample is on the way. Right? Then afterwards, the next maybe 3 days later, maybe a week later, you can come, it'll send you a notification though. You can send them a message like, have you actually tried it? Right? And then the next one is, let's get you signed up. And they're already populated. So it's like, you should be done with your Skinny Brew samples now. I'd love to help you get 40% off your first order. Okay? Stick to the basics. How you know if they received it or when it's shipped. When customers order from the app, does the $20 come off? Our customers don't order from the app. You place the order and you collect the money via Cash App. So you're in charge of collecting your own money. And don't send the sample until you get the money. Yes. Yes, they did. No tracking info. Yes, none available. However, guys, if you ever want to know the tracking, let me pull this up one more time because I don't want to run over time. I'm actually supposed to be somewhere. All right, so let me show you guys on here. If you go to contact, there is an email address right here. And if you ever have somebody that did not receive their sample or it's taking a while, if you email them, they will they will look into it for you. And they write you back right away. They're really quick. Yes. Awesome. Guys, thanks so much for hanging with me today. I'm praying that you guys come back to Newbie Circle over and over again. I'm telling you, like 90% of this is your mindset. And if you can get your mind and your perspective right, you can jump in when you don't feel it, y'all, because you're not going to feel it. Can we go back to the man? Because when you don't feel like it, you still have to show up. You don't feel like cleaning your house, you still gotta clean it. You don't feel like making dinner, you still gotta make dinner. You know, and the reward is on the other side. But let me tell y'all, this is the best reward I've ever had in my life. Life, y'all, life. Between jobs, and I'm not saying you don't gotta quit your job, I'm telling you, because people like me got fired, but in my life, like, there has never been a greater reward in my life. I loved helping people. My master's is in professional counseling. My bachelor's is in psychology. I love to work in social services and with people, but I never have been rewarded like this in life, and truly helping people create systems that are implemented and that sustain and stick. And let me tell you about this pay. I wish at my job that if I trained somebody well, that they would give me a $150 bonus on top of my residual income on Friday. Like, no, absolutely not. You have the ability to do this. You have the ability to go to a leadership level and get a raise, y'all. You get a 2% raise at the diamond level. You get a 9% raise at the 5 to 9% raise when you go to double diamond, and it continues to 9% raise on top of it's multiple raises on so many levels as you really dig deep and decide that you're here. Like, you're here, and on your worst day and on your most discouraging day, you're going to show up just like you show up at your job. I'm telling y'all, like, this business will completely transform your life. So I'm going to pray real quick, and we're going to hop off here. We're going to seal it with a prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this time and this space of welcoming all these new people to this business. God, we're just praying that their heart just remains here and that they understand that they were meant to be here and you brought them here for such a time as this. So God, I'm just praying that everything that was said here today, that it sticks. It sticks, and that next week they desire to bring more people to this circle, and that they're brave enough, they're patient enough, and they're consistent enough to allow this business to change their life. So we're just grateful. We love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. You guys.